What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another mini-sode of Trado without the mother effing radio. What's up, Renee, from the other day? How you feeling?
Bro, why'd you have to get... You were like, motherfucking radio.
It's like sound effects. Like, DIY sound effects. Hello, hello.
Bro, we can add it in post.
I know. Bro, we got the right equipment for that shit. No.
That's what people do when they don't have the equipment.
Right. But, just in case. Like, you never know.
In case it all fails.
What's up, everybody? This is mini-sode number 3. Yeah. And I think is well endowed. Well endowed. What? I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
I don't know.
It's Super Bowl. Nah.
So what you're saying is you went too hard at the Super Bowl party.
Yeah. And now it's like, fuck. All right.
Bro, I'm telling you, eventually it's going to get to the point where the Super Bowl is going to be on a Saturday.
Oh my God. I wish it was on. Like,
that's going to change the whole game.
Whoever made a Super Bowl Sunday a thing, like, he could go shoot himself in the foot. Like,
sorry, man.
Imagine if it was, oh yeah, Super Bowl Friday. Like,
oh my God.
That would work out so well, bro.
No, I feel like Super Bowl Saturday would work out better than Super Bowl Friday.
You think so?
I think so.
Because think about it. You come home from work, like, Super Bowl's about to start, and like...
Well, because then it'd be too late, though. Because the Super Bowl would have to start at what? Like 7:30? 8 o'clock?
Oh, that's true. And depending on where you're at, because it's a national thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I feel like they would lose more. They would lose like the 45 and above audience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yesterday it started. I mean, it was all right. Like, people got there right on time. Like,
well, that's why it's like they started like at a primetime slot on a Sunday evening where like nobody's working.
Right. Yeah. That's
So
true.
I mean, it makes sense. It just sucks because of everything that goes around the game.
Yeah. How did you feel about the Super Bowl, man? Like, I thought it was gonna happen. Like, I thought it was perfect.
I don't know, man. Usually, Tom Brady's in it, and that's about it.
That's
like, all right. Tom Brady's in it,
right? It's kind of like when you're gonna go see a Denzel Washington movie. Like, oh, Denzel's in it. Okay,
Denzel's in it.
All right.
It's like, oh, who's gonna win the NBA championship? Oh, the Warriors are in it.
Oh, okay. Well,
like,
yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna win, but they're in it.
Well, I guess that's true. Oh, LeBron's playing. Oh, okay, yeah, foul. No, like foul. Nah.
No, but yeah. So this mini episode, I wanted to talk a little bit more about the Super Bowl, and not so much the game itself.
Okay, but it was a badass game.
The culture of the Super Bowl,
right?
And so like, yesterday we were at a fucking Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
And
shout out to Kevin. What's up, Kevin?
Oh shit, the bartender.
Ooh.
And so we were at his place for a Super Bowl party. Yeah. And there's fucking pizza, there's beer, wings, like your standard fucking assortment of Super Bowl items and food.
That's usually the platter.
Yeah. So I guess I just wanted to like dig into that a little bit and see why do you think why is that such a thing? Like I can't think of any other sporting event that has that caliber of a influence.
Food. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're right, because if we're watching the World Series, I guess. No, well, it's a little biased because with the Cubs, that shit was all right. If you're watching the NBA championship, right, Game 7 of NBA.
So the Warriors Game 7.
You're right. There's not. Well, I don't know. I think it's because it's like a one game thing. It's not a series. Like, it's literally one night,
Right. So everyone can kind of get behind it for one night.
Yeah. So it's like whether you're a football fan, whether you're not, you're still there for like the food and like the camaraderie and like the beer, and it's not like a series. So you're not there multiple times. So I guess in
the fact that it's
nutritional standpoint, like, it's one night. You're cheating. Like, go hard on the carbs. Like,
go hard Sunday night and then go to work the next day at 8 a.m.
Bro, the toilets the next day? Oh, forget it.
Bro, all those poor fucking people that clean toilets at office buildings.
Oh, man, I feel sorry for them. Yeah. That, and then after Thanksgiving for sure. But, yeah, so what I'm saying is, as far as the food goes, I think since it's one night, like, it's bearable. Like, you could eat that and, like, be okay.
I don't know. To me, the whole thing just seems weird. Like, even aside from the Super Bowl, like watching a football game you have beer and wings and pizza and like.
Well, you need chips and dip too.
Chips and dip, and that's. I guess that whole thing seems weird to me because how is it to the point where if you think of a football game, you associate that with it?
Yeah.
And like I don't see that with like any other sports. Like yeah, you can do it, but there's not that immediate association in my mind.
Yeah, right. So it's football, pizza. Yeah, like,
right. It's football, pizza.
I think, man, there could be a lot of different reasons. Advertisement could be one.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, like but how do they do it?
Who chose this food?
Yeah, and it's mind blowing to me.
Bro,
like,
stop! Hold on, I want to talk about this.
The amount of money and advertising and all this work that went in to like instill that into people. That like, oh, you're watching a football game. Oh yeah, let's get some wings. Let's get some dip. Fucking pizza.
Even some pizza places have a football sized pizza. Yeah, like it's what do they call it? Yeah,
stadium sized or football sized,
which is like huge.
Like those like 24 by like 48 pizzas.
I don't know, man. I think it goes back to the cavemen. The first fucking Super Bowl, like
the Super Bowl back in cavemen.
The very first Super Bowl party, right? Like, oh man, there's the new thing. Like, let's go watch the Super Bowl. Like, all right, cool. Well, what do we do? Like, oh, we'll just bring whatever you want. You sure? Like, this motherfucker could have brought tacos. He could have brought like enchiladas. He could have brought like flautas. Right. He brought pizza and wings, and it kind of just stuck, bro.
I don't know. It's amazing to me. That and just the power behind it. The amount of people that are watching it. Because, I mean, that's why advertisements are so expensive during the Super Bowl.
That's one thing I wanted to talk about. The advertisements are ridiculous. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, you know, I like football, but I'm not like a huge, like, I don't follow it throughout the season. I'm barely in it for the advertisements. That's really what I'm in it for. And
I know a lot of people who they'll go to Super Bowl parties or they'll watch the Super Bowl for the intention of watching these advertisements.
Yeah. That and like obviously like the halftime show, which I mean it was all right, but like these advertisements, bro, they're so funny. Like, and sometimes they're so controversial too. Like I remember when Donald Trump was first getting elected. There was one advertisement, I can't think of the company, but their whole thing was this advertisement was made by immigrants. And like,
oh yeah. I think that was a Ford commercial.
Yeah, I think so. And it was like, it based around immigrants, you know, and I thought that was super dope. But then there's other controversies like that Snickers commercial that we talked about before.
Oh yeah.
It was like two mechanics accidentally kiss each other. And like, oh dude, that's gay. Like, do something manly, you know? And it was like broadcasted on Super Bowl. Like they had to cut that shit, you know?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Things like that. And then one thing that I do find really funny during like advertisements that run during the Super Bowl or like Super Bowl promotions or when you're talking about the Super Bowl on like a sportscast or like a news story.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever noticed how they never actually say Super Bowl?
No, I never noticed that. Why? They're not allowed to?
Pay attention to it. They
really?
never say Super Bowl. It's always... Everybody get ready for the big game or the game this Sunday or the like pro football championship.
Is it like a trademark thing or?
Yeah, the NFL trademarked the word Super Bowl.
So wait, what about like because I know Pepsi does the halftime show, like the Pepsi halftime, like that's the thing, the Pepsi halftime show. Can Pepsi use Super Bowl?
No.
Plot twist. Got your ass.
Pepsi can. I think because I think Coca-Cola has that deal.
Oh, no shit.
I think so. One of them has the deal. I'm not sure which one.
Okay, so if I'm like a Joe Schmo from Channel 7, I can't say, hey, after the Super Bowl, tune into...
See, well, that's the thing. You can say it, but the NFL will probably come after you and demand like money. You know, they'll file a copyright claim because they have it trademarked. And that's why a lot of companies and a lot of places, they'll say the big game. Like, that's the most common one.
Right, the big game.
The big game. It's always,
should we name this episode The Big Game?
The Big Game. And it's crazy how they fucking they trademark those words. And they've had it for a long time now.
That's crazy, man. Dude, the NFL is so powerful that they have their own fucking day, like, of the week.
They have
Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday is like Easter.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But yeah, they trademarked the phrase Super Bowl back in 1969.
Oh shit. Okay.
So they've had this trademarked for a long time.
Well, they couldn't have trademarked pizza and wings, or no, just throwing it all together.
And that's why, like, you'll have all these outlets that say stuff like the Big Game or fucking Colbert. Oh God, Stephen Colbert.
Okay, he used to run the show.
He'll say,
he still has a show.
Superb Owl.
Superb Owl. Okay, so
to
he
get around not saying
splits
Super
the B
Bowl.
with the O. Okay.
And all these companies that they'll just avoid saying it because they don't want to deal with the legal ramifications.
That's so dumb. So you could say, NBA Finals, but you can't say
Super Bowl. Trademarks.
I don't like that. Hey, where are you watching the big game next year? That's so weird.
And it's just the weirdest thing to me. And like they'll actually act on it too. One of the most what's the word I'm looking for? Like big or like blown out of proportion, memorable. Thank you. One of the most memorable ones is in 2007 during that Super Bowl, churches in Indiana were advertising a Super Bowl watch party.
Oh shit. Okay.
NFL came down on them hard as fuck.
On a church?
Dude, they do not care. If you're gonna say Super Bowl, you're gonna stop or you're gonna give them a shit ton of money.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
They came down on a string of churches in Indianapolis.
So Indianapolis, that was the Colts versus. Is that when they played the Bears?
Yeah, Colts versus the Bears.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
That's the Super Bowl where I missed the first touchdown by David Hester because I was opening the door and getting the pizza.
Devin Hester, man, you gotta, dude. Chicago, like. So this happened to me once. I mistakenly said a wrong name while I was talking sports with someone on the train. Oh, bro, I almost got fucking backhanded. Like they were just like, "What? What do you mean?" And I was like, "Oh no, it's the guy with number 20." You know, and then they're like, "What?" No, it was so stupid. Wait, you missed the
because I was
the most
opening
iconic
the door.
Fucking first 10 seconds of a Super Bowl.
Yeah, like I went, opened the door, paid the pizza dude, closed the door, came back, and they had already scored.
You know what's funny? The pizza guy was listening to it on the radio, and he missed it too.
Yeah, see, at least I'm not the only one. He missed it too.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that Super Bowl, or I remember that big game. No, I don't want them to come.
I mean, they're not gonna come out. You're not making any money off of saying it. Are you? You're holding out on me?
Hey man, no. It was for a big game, right? No. Yeah, that's crazy. So that's stupid. I think the NFL is, so powerful that they could get away with that stupid shit. Like
they can, and they have ever since '69.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then if you want to be able to say Super Bowl in your commercials, like they sell it off to people. So like Bud Light can say it. As I said, either Coca-Cola or Pepsi, one or the other can say it. I don't know which one. Up until recently, Papa John's could say it.
Well, yeah, because he had this guy on the.
They were the official sponsor.
That's crazy.
But
so no longer.
They fucked that up, didn't they?
Yeah. Wait, why?
Because of Papa John.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know the Papa John.
Really?
Yeah. What? The guy's dead or what?
No, he's alive.
Oh, so then
he where was it? I forgot where it was, but he said the N-word somewhere public, and it got blown out of proportion.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Really? Bad. He Kevin Harted that fucking.
He Kevin Harted it.
Oh wow. So then they just pulled him from all.
They pulled the partnership.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
That's why if you've watched the games this year, Pizza Hut is now the official.
Damn. Pizza Hut came up then.
Yeah, Pizza Hut really came up.
Because it could have been Domino's. Nah. Wait, have you ever had Papa John's?
Yeah.
Is it good? I've never had Papa John's.
I've never had Papa John's at full price.
Okay. So there's always been a reason for you to get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for half price, it's good. I like it. Like we would live off of Papa John's back my junior year in college.
Oh, nice.
We would order Papa John's on Monday night because it was the day after the Bears game. And every time when the Bears win, Papa John's was 50% off.
Oh, no shit. So you guys only got it like once or twice that one year?
Well, after a couple of weeks, they realized that the Bears were terrible. So
they just did it anyway?
So they just did it every time that they played.
Yeah.
So every Monday, we would order Papa John's. Everything was the whole menu was 50% off.
God damn.
So we would get like a pizza a piece, like hot wings and like whatever, off the menu.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious because the delivery guy was delivering like easily over $100 worth of food every fucking week to the same apartment, to the same townhouse.
Oh wow.
And so when you would open a refrigerator during the week, it was just like 4 or 5 boxes of Papa John's stacked on top of each other.
Dude, that's hilarious.
That was the golden age of it was the golden age of our apartment.
Okay, so going back to the whole menu with the Super Bowl, do you think you get looked at weird if you bring a different dish aside from the Super Bowl essentials, I guess you could say?
I think so.
Yeah.
Like I think you get that weird look. Like what are you doing? Like if you show up with like pasta.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
If you show up with a fucking ravioli.
It's like, yo, did you not get the memo? It's Super Bowl.
Bro, it's a Super Bowl. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, and that fucking.
Yeah, and even things like that. Like if you go to a Super Bowl party and you don't drink, people are like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah, for real. It's like, bro, but we got work tomorrow.
Like, bro, it's the Super Bowl. It's like, yeah, it's also Sunday night.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, you're right.
Huh. I just feel like it's a weird thing that doesn't get enough. People don't think about it enough. People just kind of accept it.
That is true. Another thing I saw a meme actually. It was that face you make. It was like a dumbass face. It was actually Andy Bernard from The Office. He was making a weird face, like that face you make when people start talking to you about football, but you just came for the food to the Super Bowl party, Right. And then like you gotta sit there like football. Yeah.
You gotta fake your way. Fake it until you make it.
Fake it till the pizza's gone.
Fake it until the pizza's here.
That's crazy, man. So overall, fuck the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Okay. Overall, Super Bowl parties. How do you feel? You like them?
I'm still gonna go to them. Yeah. It gives me a reason to pretend like I know football.
I thought you were gonna say it gives me a reason to drink on a Sunday night.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, hell yeah, that too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're coming from Chicago. We've not really. That's not our main fucking sport. So
it's not. But even just goes to show you the power of the fucking Super Bowl. Like people who care about football, like they don't care about football at all, will watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, I agree. But actually, I'm lying because when the Bears were on their playoff run, remember how they got fucking They missed this guy missed the field goal or whatever.
Hit the fucking goalpost twice.
Parkey, yeah. Yep. The whole city was going crazy, and it wasn't even close to Super Bowl yet, and like everyone was so excited. Like,
wait, I guess it was just the idea of having the chance to get there.
Again, yeah. That's crazy.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, well,
maybe next year we'll be sitting here talking about the fucking Bears and the Super Bowl, and we won't even analyze anything. We'll be too fucking hyped.
Yeah, right. No, fuck it. Next year, let's take a Mexican dish to the Super Bowl party. Yeah.
Take fucking tacos and fucking tortas and everything.
Yeah, fuck it. Might as well.
With a little side with the salsa.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah.
And we'll put the pizza underneath the table so people don't eat it.
Yeah, and then we'll take it home.
And then we'll eat it.
Eat it at 3 a.m. Yeah. There you go. Well, guys, if you enjoyed the Super Bowl, if you enjoyed the big game, you enjoyed this episode, feel free to holler at us at
TretoWithOutARadio.com.
Oh, shit, we got our own website now.
Surprise.
Did you look at that? No, but for real, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Like our page on Facebook.
Yeah, like our page on Facebook. Either follow us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, whichever one you have,
or SoundCloud,
or fucking
Google Play.
You could probably. I honestly I don't know where, like third-party podcast apps pull from, but try searching for us there. Yeah, probably there.
Fuck it. Search Super Bowl dishes, erase it just to see what comes up. Search TretoWithOutARadio. Click on whatever comes up first, and then let us know in the comments.
Sounds good.
Fuck it. All right, guys. Tune in next week.